Time for hashtag New Music Monday here on Wandsworth Radio. And in the studio, I am joined by the absolutely fantastic Danny Wright, UK singer-songwriter, artist, musician, rock star, apparently. How you doing, Danny?
I'm good, thank you.
Has anyone ever told you look a lot like Joe Dempsey? He's the actor that plays Chris from Skins and Gendry on Game of Thrones.
I don't know who that is.
As soon as I saw your face, you really reminded me of him. So how are you doing? You made it into the studio.
I'm good, thank you.
Good. You're just down the road, but you're actually from Reading originally.
Yes. Yeah, I moved to London, I think 5 years ago now. It was really weird how it happened, actually, because I moved here on a whim to do a temp job just for a month.
What? No one comes to London to do a temp job.
I know, and I never left London.
No way. What was the job?
It was digital marketing for a advertising company.
Oh, that sounds exciting.
It was all right. But after, I just never left, and I've been here since then, since that little temp job, and it was only meant to be like a quick work experience thing.
Oh, fair play. Am I right in thinking you've been doing music since you were a kid? Mm-hmm. You're one of those decided at a very young age, I want to be a rock star.
Yeah, well, I wanted to be a footballer at first, well, goalkeeper for Arsenal ages ago, but I got banned from playing football when I was like 14 or 13 or something.
What did you do?
I was playing like a six-a-side tournament, went for the ball and I hurt this kid's leg, and then locally you can't play football for like 6 months or something.
Oh, wow.
I got a red card. So, but then that's when I picked up the guitar, like in that little period not playing football.
Okay, so you just thought, hey, I can't play football, let's just try something new, and happen to fall completely in love with it.
Yeah, exactly.
What were you playing back then?
What, music-wise?
Yeah. Where did you start?
What got me into music, I guess, got me into rock music. So I was always into music anyway. I was like big into Michael Jackson as a kid. And,
nice.
And I was well into Puff Daddy, when he was called Puff Daddy. And
oh my gosh, yeah.
Eminem, all of that stuff. And then I got into more rock pop music when I started listening to Stereophonics, their first sort of stuff, and Ash and Bush, those bands.
Yes.
And then Blink-182. That was like the turning point of like, I really just want to be Blink-182.
Your sound does remind me of that mid-noughties rock.
Yeah, definitely. It's always been that kind of punk, pop rock kind of feel.
Nowadays, most pop is like that kind of Afrobeat style. You think you're going to experiment with that maybe?
I don't know. I don't really listen to a lot of chart music and stuff, so I'm quite like stuck in the past listening to mid-noughties, late 90s kind of stuff. Yeah.
Still a very good era though.
I think it's going to come back. I think everything cycles every 20 years, and we're at that period of the turn of the millennium. Yeah. And I feel that's where it's going to be my time to shine. I'm with you. I
hope so. I mean, I love the noughties, 90s style. So you're playing at the Bedford tomorrow.
Yeah.
But the Bedford is just a warm-up gig for your tour.
Yes.
Which you've got going on at the end of the month. Pretty exciting, that. Mm-hmm. How did that come about?
I actually booked it myself. So the end of last year, me and some friends were like, I just wanted to play like a lot more shows because I've only just got back into music, had some time out. And I was like, I just want to get... I love playing music. I love performing and writing. That's my thing. So I was like, no one's booking me, so I'm going to book my own shows. And I booked this tour. I booked all the venues. I organised all the support acts. And I'm promoting it myself. So it's a fully DIY
Oh, wow.
tour. Yeah.
How is that going? Like, that sounds stressful.
It is. It's well stressful. Oh, my God. I don't know why I did it. But... it's going all right. Like there's a bit of buzz around it, and they're kind of like small venues, and it's gonna be quite intimate. And I'm playing with my band.
Is this your first time playing with a full band with your own music, or?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
it is actually. Yeah.
You're debuting a whole new sound. Yeah. Normally, you're quite acoustic.
Yeah. Well, I write acoustically, and I guess I perform when I'm on my own acoustically. But I write for band music. So when it's full production, it is like a full band.
Yeah.
And that's how I want to deliver it on the tour.
So do you arrange everything as you're writing, or do you kind of write acoustically and then go, okay, how would this sound on electric guitar? What's the bass going to do? How does it go?
Well, I write the basis acoustic, and then but I'm always kind of envision the sound of the bass and the lead guitar and the harmonies, like everything, the drums, because I used to be in a band years ago. So I used to write for a band like instantly in the practice room, like, oh, I'll try this on guitar. But I'm doing it myself now, and I demo it all anyway, so I write all the parts.
Fair play. You're going to be performing your latest single later on in the show. Really looking forward to hearing it live in the studio. I didn't like you, and I really meant it.
I mean it, yeah.
And you really...
Yeah, that's cool.
I'm doing great as a radio host right now. Just clearly, I've messed up your name and I've messed up the name of your song. Would you believe I have actually done my research on you? It's just, I've got summer brain. You know when the heat comes on, I'm just thinking, I want to be outside right now.
I know, it's so lovely outside.
Yeah. So we're going to get you set up to perform your song ever so shortly.
Yeah.
Can I ask, who's the song about exactly?
Oh, that'll be telling.
Am I allowed to get a hint or a clue?
No, it's not actually about anyone. To
No,
be honest.
what?
It's more about a type of person who discourages you from chasing your dreams, really.
Have you run into a few of those?
Yeah.
There's always one or two, isn't there?
Especially like when you're pursuing this sort of thing, you do come across people which are like, no, I don't want you to do well, or no, it's not going to happen for you. Like, and I'm going to make sure of it.
And you've done the best thing by writing a song and just essentially saying, well, screw you, I'm going to do it anyway.
Exactly.
And you are, because you've got your tour happening at the end of the month. What were the dates again?
So the tour starts on the 29th of May and it finishes on the 2nd of June, and it's Manchester, Leeds, Birmingham, Southampton, London. Yeah.
You mentioned earlier that you used to play in quite a few bands.
Yeah.
What made you go solo?
So I did the band thing for quite a while, for a few years. We did a lot of touring and stuff. And for me, it was, I always write music. I'm always writing. So when the band came to an end, like it kind of took its toll after a while. The other members were like, I don't want to do this anymore. And they like got on with like their real lives and had kids and got normal jobs and stuff. And I'm like, oh, wait, I don't want to grow up. So
hey, surely that's not it. You can do music and be a grown up, right?
But they stopped. So I was always writing music, and like I said, I write on acoustic guitar, so I just wanted to perform it, and I just wanted to start playing shows. So I did it by myself, and I just thought, I'm going to pursue this solo. But the transition from being in a band to solo was quite a long one and quite a hard one, because I've always thought myself of being in a band.
How exactly was it hard?
It was hard in terms of, so like I said, those bands I mentioned earlier, Blink and Green Day, Stereophonics, all bands. So I never saw myself to go solo. I never thought to
Is it a different, like particularly when you're on stage and stuff, does it feel different?
When I started off, it was very different, because you don't have the safety of the numbers, like of your band and, you know, the backing and stuff. That's, for me, it took a while to be like, okay, I'm going to do this solo. But now I'm used to it. After doing quite a few shows acoustic by myself, you know, I feel like I'm in the flow of being a solo artist.
Yeah.
The whole thing took a while.
Yeah. Did you do anything in particular to help the transition?
Yeah, I did actually. It's funny because I had an incident a couple of years ago where I had an anxiety attack, and I ended up in hospital. Ridiculous. And I had therapy sessions after, which was recommended to me. And it was just through those therapy sessions that I was kind of like, I just got over myself, like faced my demons, and just thought, because one of the things that was holding me back was I felt like I had writer's block, and I felt like I can't do this anymore, music, but it's something I really, really want to do. And I had this battle with myself, and those sessions really helped me to just get over it and just do it. Just do it. That was it.
Yeah.
Just get on with it.
Props to you for bringing that up on air, because I know not a lot of people like to talk about particularly anxiety attacks in public, but they seem to really affect, I mean, most people I know have had a very, very bad anxiety or panic attack at some point where they might have had to have been hospitalised or something. So well done you for bringing that up on air.
That's all right,
really appreciate it. Now, I think I read somewhere that you were in a Cheryl Cole video.
Yeah, I was, yeah.
Explain. Tell me more. Which was the song?
The song was the Under the Sun. That was it. It's called Under the Sun. It's kind of like a 50s theme. And she's like walking through the street and everyone's dancing. And I'm like this Danny Grease style character, and I'm trying to get her attention. She barges past me.
Oh, so you're like a pretty prominent character then?
Kind of, yeah. She pushes me out of the way, and that's it.
Oh, how is she in person?
She's actually, like, so many people ask me that. She's so funny. I'm not even joking. I remember like hanging out on that set with her for a bit, and it was back when like Blackberries.
Yeah,
and
BBM.
BBM, and she's asking me for my BBM. I'm not even joking.
You're besties with Cheryl Cole now.
Yeah.
Just putting it out there. I think I also read you've worked with Ellie Goulding as well. So you've worked with a couple of people. Is that writing? Is that music videos? Like, how's that come about?
The Ellie Goulding was I played guitar for her live at Wembley Arena at the X Factor final.
Amazing.
That was loads of fun, yeah. So I do a bit of work for X Factor now and then.
In general.
Yeah, providing backing music during their live shows.
How did you get that?
How did I get that? How did I get that? It was just through doing my own music, really. Someone I knew put me in touch with someone else who put me in touch with someone else. It's that whole thing about you got to know someone who knows someone who knows someone who knows someone.
I've noticed when I was looking at your past videos and stuff, you like to change the colour of your hair quite often. Is style like a really big thing for you?
Yeah. Do you know what it is actually? It is. Ever since I got into music, it wasn't just about, because like I said earlier, I was well into Michael Jackson, but it wasn't just his music. His music was amazing as well, but his style, he had such a like striking look, and other artists I get into, sometimes I'll look at an artist, and if they look cool, but I have to check out the music. It's weird. Like, so I think that is, and I think now, especially with social media and how everything's so visual anyway, I think it's important, style. So yeah, for me, I feel like I like to try and present myself in a certain way.
Yeah. Does it help you pull?
So,
basically, I was trying to think of a very like tactful way of saying that, but does it? I don't know. I just have to come out with it.
Yeah, no. I don't know.
When you're on stage, you have people like throwing their underwear at you and stuff.
Not recently, but that has happened before. Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
What gig was that?
That was this was years ago with my old band. It was actually it was quite a young show. Like
okay.
It was it's
probably have to give it back just to like make sure you don't get arrested.
Yeah.
Kind of. Can I pry a little bit more into your life? Are you seeing anyone right now? I'm
not. I am single and ready to eat Pringles.
No Tinder for you, no Bumble, no nothing like that.
So, do you know what I do at every show? I tell everyone that I'm on Tinder to check it. So I'm on social media, I'm on Tinder, Bumble and Happen if you want to check out my music. I do that. I always do it and people are like, what?
Do you know what? I've actually spoken to someone before and they've said they've used their Tinder profile as a way to promote themselves because more people are likely to swipe through and be like, oh, she's an actress or she does this and she was on that. And they said it's actually helped them get like follows and stuff online. It's
a good
I know, maybe you should. So we should get you set up shortly for your next single. You're going to be doing a cover. Yes. What song are you going to be doing for us?
I'm going to do a proper throwback and I'm going to do a karaoke song. Now, this is my karaoke song and do All the Small Things by Blink.
You're a karaoke fan?
Yeah, well...
I would not have put you as a karaoke fan.
I know, but there's this place in London where they have a live band and you sing with them. And I sang All the Small Things and Basket Case by Blink and I won a Basket Case by Green Day. And I won a bottle of champagne.
Is that the one in Covent Garden?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've so been there.
Yeah,
love
that's
that place.
So much fun.
I've never been up though. Do
have
not
you
have the
you have
guts.
to.
No.
It's so much fun.
I mean, you can actually sing. I, on the other hand, I can sing in the shower, and that's about as far as it goes.
Oh, it's karaoke. Such fun.
Where did you actually learn to sing, by the way?
I'm still learning. No, I did have singer lessons. I went to music college. I just kind of taught myself and had a few lessons.
Right, fair play. Well, you are at Danny Wright UK, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube as well?
Yeah, and Facebook.
Facebook too, so that's where people can find you, so they can follow you, see what you're getting up to. Yeah. When are you going to be releasing something new?
I'm actually going to be putting a preview of a song up today on my story, but the next time I'm going to officially release something will be just after tour.
Thank you so much for coming in, Danny.
Okay.
Follow Danny Wright. He's going on tour. Go and give him your support at Danny Wright UK online, everywhere. Give him a click, give him a like, give him a follow, and go and support his stuff. Thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you.
Wandsworth Radio.